Prominent music podcaster and someone who has worked with labels in the past just let the cat out the bag that from the paperwork they took a glance at, DJ Envy is a part of the Radio RICO that's coming very soon. The Radio RICO term actually started from this Variety article back in February of 2025, right, a few months ago. Now, at first read of this article, maybe I thought maybe I'm just illiterate, but I didn't quite get that what we believe a RICO is. I didn't quite think that that concept is what we were gonna get based on reading this article. Like the article reads, the Federal Communication Commission has warned radio station owners that is cracking down on what is described as payola practices. In a letter Monday sent to iHeartMedia CEO Robert Pittman, the FCC chairman Brendan Carr says that the FCC is scrutinizing the company's activity, particularly around the live music events it hosts throughout the year. Specifically, the FCC is pressing iHeart on whether it improperly pressure artists to perform without payment at events such as the upcoming iHeart Country Music Festival, May 3rd. It will be particularly concerning to me if, on the heels of the FCC's enforcement adversary, iHeart is proceeding in a manner that does not comply with federal payola requirements. Carr writes in a letter issued, "Indeed, I want to know whether iHeart is effectively and secretly forcing musicians to choose between one, receiving their usual, ordinary, and full-scale compensation for performing, or two, receiving less favorable airplay on iHeart radio stations." An artist is supposed to get paid a premium when they perform at festivals. If an artist's normal booking fee is $50,000, they're gonna get paid $150,000 to perform at a festival. Like, for example, Lil Baby, if his regular booking fee is $100,000, Baby gets paid $500 to $750 to perform at Rolling Loud. That's just how it works. This is not a secret. This is just how festivals work. You get paid a premium to perform at festivals. So people is looking at iHeartMedia and it's like, hold on, bro. So Rolling Loud will pay these artists $500,000 up to $1 million to perform. In the likes of Kanye, I think Kanye West got offered like $5 to $10 million, right? So these artists are getting paid premium to perform at other festivals. However, when it comes to your festival, you're the only festival these artists are coming to do for free. They're not getting paid at $500,000 or the million plus they're charging other festivals. They're coming to do yours for free. And the FCC believes that iHeartMedia is giving these artists a choice. You either play ball with us or else we blackball you and don't play your music. And right now, radio is more important than ever when it comes to the charts. Right now, like the song that's been number one for the last 20 weeks has been like a country song. And that country song is number one because of the radio play it's been receiving. Billboard has a point system. So if you look at this chart when Drake debuted at number 2 of What Did I Miss and Alex Warren Ordinary debuted at number 1, well, if you look at it, Drake is outstreaming Alex Warren. They have similar peer and direct sales. Drake was moving more units total than Alex. However, the airplay was just the disparity was just crazy. Alex airplay was 72.6 million, Drake was 2.1. So the disparity is so great that because of the airplay, Alex got the notch to where that airplay got Alex 224 points and Drake stayed at 182 points, even though Drake was outstreaming Alex. That's how important radio is. But the FCC believes that iHeartMedia is getting these artists to come and perform for $0, even though their original booking fee is $500,000 to $1 million. And the FCC believes the only logical reason why these artists would come and perform for free at your festival and nobody else's festival is believe that you're winking to them that if they don't come and perform, that radio love they've been receiving will drastically decline. And the artist may be available to turn down $500K if that means that, when they are trying to compete for that number 1 record or when they're trying to compete for a top 10 slot, iHeartMedia will reward them with more plays. Well, once you open up the door and the Pandora box with this, then you have to logically assume that this is also going on in other facets, right? Maybe it's going on, hey, the label calls and says, hey, man, listen, man, all right, my artist, we need his number 1 this week, man. Y'all got me? We got you, bruh. All right, man, here's a couple $100. Well, 100,000, I mean, or 100 million, who knows, right? So when you open up the Pandora box for the festival payola, you now have to probably open up the Pandora box for other things. Now, we were told the FCC was investigating and probing, and we kind of left it at that. I didn't really hear any update, nor did I really care. Payola is a thing. We know these radio DJs are taking money to pay, like to play records. I don't believe like this is a secret, right? It's open and it's a fact. I mean, it's just an absolute fact. Well, I forgot about it. Well, it looks like it got redug up this week. And we've seen a lot of pages talking about, the Radio RICO is coming very soon. Somebody in particular who took a glance at the actual paperwork that's not public yet is a prominent music podcaster by the name of Rory. Y'all know who Rory is. I love Rory. I think Rory is one of the best podcasters we have today. Well, Rory took a glance at the paperwork that's coming. And Rory kind of let the cat slip out the bag, you feel me? That DJ Envy is on that paperwork.
I've been telling y'all that a RICO case was coming with radio.
Right.
We just skipped over that.
No, I mean you didn't really want to speak on it.
Now.
You didn't really. You alluded to it. You kind of flirted with it, but we didn't really go into it.
I wanted to wait for the full report to actually come out.
Okay.
And it's gonna be a long day for some of you guys.
How long of a day?
I got a glance at some of that paperwork. There's some crazy names in there.
It is.
Like I know a lot of y'all government names now. I felt like Whack 100. Like I was having a paperwork party. I was like, they was in on it too. And wait, that's his real name?
But what does this mean though? Like for music?
I mean, I think it's not just with the radio companies. Obviously, iHeart, which we're on, being one of the biggest conglomerates of all time. I can speak for myself. I've definitely taken payola. So, I mean, we may end up being in this case as well. Like all our opinions up here are bought. They pay us for them, which is directly funneled through iHeart, so we can get a tax break. So we will probably be on that stand as well, cuffed to DJ. So we will probably be on that stand as well, cuffed to DJ. So we will probably be on that stand as well, cuffed to DJ.
If you read lips or if you got common sense, he clearly said DJ Envy, okay? Jokingly said themselves, but he said DJ Envy. Now, Rory and DJ Envy has had beef in the past, but do I think Rory would include DJ Envy just because they got issues? No. I think if Rory said it, he meant it, and he actually seen the paperwork, because Rory is not like a clout chaser or a liar. Now, even outside of Rory saying this publicly, if I came to you and I say, listen, man, $10,000 on the line, you got to guess what DJ or what person at iHeartMedia you think will be involved in a payola scheme. The first person I think the majority of us would have said, DJ Envy. I mean, why wouldn't you pick the dude who was already a part of another RICO? Now, Envy is a good dude. He's a good father. I like DJ Envy personally, bruh. But Envy is a certified bag getter. Envy gonna get that bag, homie. He gonna get it. Just like we've seen with Cesar Pena. Cesar Pena finessed or stole millions of dollars from real estate investors that found Cesar through DJ Envy and the Breakfast Club, because Envy partnered and became business partner with Cesar, and they recruited investors, and the investors got scammed. DJ Envy agreed to cooperate against Cesar Pena, so he got immunity, while Cesar Pena and his wife and everybody around him is currently on trial for a RICO, while DJ Envy has immunity. So if somebody already dodged a RICO for doing faulty or fraudulent business practices, you think that I won't just take the natural jump, and the natural conclusion is if there was some faulty business practices going on at that iHeart office, that he could be a part of it? Of course I'm going to think that. Now, Rory gave us more insight into exactly what we can expect from this RICO. What exactly would be the terms of the RICO, and what are the violations? He even hinted towards money laundering.
No, get into your bag. Don't say never mind now. You there. Don't walk it back.
Just bleep the name.
Just go.
I'm joking. I'm not here to indict anyone. But yes, the RICO, from my understanding, is labels not only just doing payola, which for those people that don't know, payola is when companies or people will pay DJs or radio executives, or they can pay the janitor at the radio station, give them money so that someone can play a record. Now, Payola's been around since the inception of radio. That's why it's illegal, because they had to monitor it. We've known that's been going on. The bigger part of this radio RICO is the money laundering portion of it, which is an extreme version of what Payola would be. Funneling a bunch of money into radio so a record can continue to play, yes, Payola. But then when the radio station is setting the price higher than anyone else to funnel it back to the label, now you are, by definition, laundering money.
Right.
You're putting money out, it's getting clean, no taxes there, and then it's coming back to you as a profit.
Yeah.
That is money laundering.
Absolutely.
So yeah, this isn't just low like, yo, a DJ. Some guy from East New York was hanging outside the Hot 97 office with a brown paper bag and was like, yo, my man's rap. Here's 20K.
No, this is not
it's not Hove, Dame, and your brother giving Flex champagne baskets or everyone at the radio station.
Right.
It's not labels paying for DJ crews to go to the Caribbean. This is legitimately a RICO money laundering situation between the three major labels and the biggest radio conglomerate in the world, plus MS, plus any other radio station across the country.
Right.
And guys, iHeart, I know you're watching. I think you're innocent.
Okay. Well, we're going to see.
I think iHeart's trying to buy NBC, something along those lines. iHeart, I'm here to stand with you. I don't think you guys are guilty. I could never see a world where Universal, Warner, or Sony would ever be in bed with iHeartMedia. I don't see a world where that happens.
So just to have fun here based on something I said. So do you understand the red button a little more now?
Oh, Drake's lawsuit certainly added to this.
Okay.
Significantly. From my understanding, it was in play already. But with the lawsuit and people having to now show and reveal things because of the lawsuit, it certainly didn't help the labels or iHeart.
So what does this mean though for music moving forward? What does this mean for artists? What does this mean?
They'll find a fall guy and everything will be business as usual and they'll find a new way to do it.
Right.
It's like any other business. I'm not even mad at the labels or radio. This goes on in any genre business.
Only a select group of people has been privy to seeing information in regards to this radio RICO. So if those people is giving names and bleeping it, then they're probably credible. So I'm going to say Rory is credible for now, and Envy, you're in trouble if that's the case. But outside of that, though, if Drake is responsible for this RICO, if Drake is responsible for iHeartMedia being investigated and other radio personalities being potentially arrested, then Drake can kiss his dreams of breaking Michael Jackson's #1 record, right? I believe Michael Jackson has about 14. Drake tied him for 14, and Drake just needs one more to break it. If Drake's goal is to do that, he's not doing it with our radio. It's not happening, bro. So, and if Drake is responsible for radio personalities being arrested because he made the streets hot, even the DJs who are not arrested, they have allegiance and loyalties and alliances with the DJs who will probably get arrested because those are probably the DJs at the very top. And if they walk in solidarity with those DJs, bro, your records ain't getting no spins, bro. You not being played. I don't care how hot you think that song is, bro. They not rocking with you, bro. So for Drake's sake, you better, bro, pray and do some good PR and try to get your name from out of this, bro. Because if the documents comes out and they say, man, we started to investigate this because we seen how they did Aubrey Drake Grams, nah, bro. Kiss the dreams of having another #1 record, goodbye. It's over with, bro. If you think they petty right now, they about to get petty. Why do you think no other artists have came out, even though the FCC, right, is hitting towards, or they believe that artists are being told you either perform for free or we don't play your records? Why do you think no other artists have came out and said, hey, man, they asked me to not charge them the $500,000 or $1 million. Why do you think artists are perfectly okay not getting that back to perform? Because they understand the reward for them radio spins is worth more than that $500,000. Because you can't take that $500,000 and buy radio spins. But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think, man? Do y'all believe there's a Radio RICO comment? Do y'all believe that Envy is involved? Let me know. And if you're still watching, click on this video here somewhere on my screen, here, or here on my screen to find out how the identity of Charlie Kirk's killer is causing chaos right now on Twitter. Click on this video right here to find out what I'm talking about. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.